in today was an incident happened several weeks ago where a little entity was mentally ill. Was shot by a Houston police officer. I understand last council last week, you had a number of people came in to speak. I intended to, but when I realized that I sounded too late, I didn't want to stay till midnight. So I would like to address the issue right now. And the problem I do see is that there's a consistency with regards to both the city and the county in regards to how to handle these situations. So they don't occur. I don't like seeing city employees. I don't like seeing fire department employees. I don't like seeing EMS employees being exposed to a hazard that doesn't have to be. Meaning that if you guys took the opportunity and put in your database information with regards to disabled people, when they were called, whether they be an emergency, whether they be called out to city employee to come out or a different department to handle something at the home, those people can be aware of the situation. The county, at the present time, is revamping their information technology system, so I mentioned to them last week that they should go ahead and implement that and get an opportunity to speak to council at the commission's court, and I hope they do. Quite frankly, this is information that it should be public, not private. It should not list the individual's name, just the homes. So when they're called out there, you understand that something's out there that you need to take care of. If there's a fire department calling out there, they know somebody's disabled, whether it could be somebody in a wheelchair, somebody other disabled, whatever the disability is, they can be aware and handle it better. I understand that you guys are working on or legislative law to present to the state or present to the state. The state doesn't care. They put these people here in the area so you guys be responsible for them, so they don't have to pay for it. They're not going to allow you to dictate to them or suggest to them how to handle it. You guys need to take it upon yourselves, pass laws with regards to the housing, make sure that the money given to these people that are disabled is used correctly, because there's a problem with, in the past, and it will occur in the future, where people take advantage of disabled people. The homes these people are put into, I don't like them, quite frankly. I think that the standard needs to be increased. This is something that, again, that the county and the city can do. Currently, the chief of police on council with George Parham at the sheriff's department, and they meet monthly or every other month to discuss this. Not every county or city agency is involved. I wish they would be. It's limited seating, but it's simple enough. Just get together 10 items, implement them both the county and the city, so there's consistency with regards to both. Otherwise, these people that are mentally ill, specifically, will end up in jail, and it's going to be back problem. It's going to be back in prison, where the jail system already has accountability for those that are mentally ill, and so does the county jail.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, sir.
Sir. Oh,
President Patterson.
yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Chair reviews Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Patterson. I feel very strongly about this issue, and I agree with you. We are actively working. We have a working group looking at this issue, trying to draft and come up with a proposed draft ordinance for council consideration. We're doing our due diligence because we want to make sure that we do it correctly, yes, and that we listen to stakeholders and create a good process going forward. But this had already been in the works prior to this unfortunate incident that has raised more light to the need for something like this. So it'll be a local ordinance, no authorization is needed by the state. They previously granted that authority to local municipalities to be able to do this and have oversight. So we're going to take that on and come up with a very good, solid ordinance that works for everyone. And so I appreciate your interest and advocacy for that. We'll probably get your information as well to keep you in the loop. I know some of the other council members will be involved in this process as well. We're in the early stages, but we are moving forward with this. So hopefully we'll come up with something that is effective and that helps protect everyone. The individuals that must live in these homes, that we can help improve their quality of life and their safety, as well for everybody that's involved, whether it be a public safety official, like you mentioned, fire, and others that have to respond sometimes, that we could take a more holistic approach to this and come up with an ordinance that works. And I think we'll get there. I think you'll be very satisfied.
I agree with you, Councilman Gonzalez. I would like, if you guys could, also work with the county Judge Emmett, because he does have somebody, Dr. Snap, on his council, who is part of the council. Judge Parham heads up the sheriff's department. Yes. And I understand the chief of police, HPD, is also part of the members. So I say thank you guys for taking the bull by the horns and just had an opportunity more that to be expressed here to the public.
Mr. Patterson, we need to pause there. I have one of my colleagues in the queue, so I don't want to run out of
Oh, I'm
time.
sorry.
But we'll follow up with you.
Okay, was anybody else?
Chair recognizes Councilmember Lassiter.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Patterson, as always, as a member of District J, I just want to thank you for coming down and expressing your thoughts. You always give us something to think about. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.